This is Arizona Cat's Eye News.
Good afternoon, Wildcat Country, and thank you for joining us. I'm Ross Nemeth.
And I'm Maddie McNeil. Welcome to Cat's Eye News. We have a great show lined up for you today. The Cat's Eye News team is out working hard to bring you not only the latest news right here from the U of A campus, but out there in our local Tucson community as well.
So let's get right into it. Artificial intelligence has been around for decades, and now it can be used to assist students.
AI platforms like ChatGPT has sparked a debate between educators, and now they're wondering how to handle its use in the classroom. Cat's Eye Desarae Tucker has more.
The University of Arizona allows its professors to set their own AI usage policies within the classroom. One PhD student whose research focuses on the uses says it's so new, the impact isn't clear yet.
Is that because at the macro level, these policies, laws, legislations are still unclear about what AI can be used and how. I think there's a lot of confusion for teachers at the local level in their classrooms about what they should be telling students.
Anuj Gupta is from the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences. He says he agrees with the current AI usage policies in place.
The university, I think, has done a good job of giving teachers the flexibility to decide for themselves, but I think there's still a lot of confusion.
Benjamin Jens with the College of Humanities teaches classes on Slavic folklore. He's testing ChatGPT's storytelling abilities with his students to explore what it can do and if human input is still essential.
So mostly it was just to kind of compare and contrast the two and see, has AI replaced us, broadly speaking, or not? How do we feel about these kind of AI-generated stories?
Jens believes AI can be a tool to help jumpstart a student's work, but says it shouldn't be used to do all of the work.
If you're just entering a prompt, turning in whatever ChatGPT gives you, you're kind of also proving to me that you are replaceable.
He suggests that AI can be used to brainstorm, spell check, and assist with looking for sources.
Jens adds that AI isn't always correct, so if you're using it, make sure to check your work. On the U of A campus for Cat's Eye News, this is Desarae Tucker.
For more information on the university's AI usage policies, visit artificialintelligence.arizona.edu. Imagine leaving class only to find that your bike is gone. That's the reality for many students here at the University of Arizona.
If this has happened to you, law enforcement and bike experts are offering solutions to prevent these thefts. Mario Sosa has the story.
Looks like having a lock is not good enough to own a bike here at the U of A.
Bike theft has become a growing concern for students at the University of Arizona. Many have fallen victim of this crime, losing not only their bikes but also a key mode of transportation.
I've had two bikes, right? They were both a black and blue. I forget the model bike, but I got the same bike for kind of a reason, to continue on the legacy when the first bike was stolen. Because it was like a newer version of it, but it was almost the same bike. Within a week of buying that, just on Highland when I lived at Lycan's dorm, it was stolen again.
Bike shop owners advise students to invest in better security measurements to make stealing more difficult.
A lot of kids think they can get away with like, oh, I'm just gonna buy a table lock with a little combination lock at the end. Like those get cut instantly. You can't stop it. Really, we're trying to, hey, maybe the people move on to the next bike and not steal yours.
Programs like Bait Bike have successfully worked to return stolen bike.
We do have those small victories where we're able to reunify students with their bicycles. However, it does make it difficult because it's so sporadic. And so really the opportunity is created when no one is watching.
Experts recommend to secure your bike properly and to park in lit places. For Cat's Eye News, my name is Mario Sosa. Back to the studio.
Spring break is just around the corner. Whether you're staying on campus or heading out, the university has some safety tips to keep in mind.
Safety officials recommend locking your car and room and store valuables out of sight. If you're leaving town, take advantage of the spring break vehicle storage parking permit at the 6th Street Garage for added security.
And of course, as temperatures rise, make sure to stay hydrated. Officials add that U alerts are a good way to stay in the loop.
Youth experiencing homelessness face countless challenges, but one local organization is helping them stay in school and succeed.
Our very own Cat's Eye anchor here, Maddie McNeil, visited the Tucson Street Market to see how youth on their own is getting support from the community.
In the heart of the Tucson street market, surrounded by small businesses and local goods, something special is happening here. Community members are coming together to help support youth experiencing homelessness.
We provide basic needs items through our mini mall. So we're out here today collecting donations of items for the mini mall, things like ramen, mac and cheese, peanut butter, all that kind of stuff.
Youth on Their Own has been around since 1986, supporting students who don't have a stable place to call home. Over the years, they've helped thousands of young people graduate high school and take steps towards building a brighter future.
We've already heard from a few folks today that have told us that they went through the program, and it's always really inspirational to hear from youth how they're doing and how the program has helped.
Events like local street markets help the organization grow by sharing their mission and their story, connecting with the community one person at a time.
I decided to donate today. It's really cool, to see the community come together and work for something good.
As we've seen today, these events make a real impact, bringing people together and strengthening the community. I'm Maddie McNeil, Cat's Eye News.
Pima Animal Care Center continues to deal with overcrowding issues.
One of the problems, too many dogs, not enough space. Cat's Eye reporter Carly Siegel has more on the concerns in the shelter.
There has been a variety of reasons over the past 3 years why PAC has been at max capacity, with not enough people adopting or fostering their dogs that are housed here. PAC was built to hold 400 dogs, but they are currently squeezing in more than that. Kaylee Murdoch, PAC's public information officer, says there are multiple reasons why the shelter has been at capacity for some time.
We see a lot of pets come in due to financial crisis, due to eviction, due to housing issues. We also see a lot of pets come in stray. About 65% of pets that come into our shelter are strays.
Overcapacity means the shelter is instructed to put some of these dogs down. Murdoch says there are multiple things we could do to avoid that, even if it's a short walk.
By making sure that your dog is wearing an ID tag so that we can get them home if they do end up here, so that they don't stay in a kennel when they have a family at home. You can help by volunteering, by taking dogs out on day trips.
Shayla Henley adopted a furry friend today.
You're going to spend all this money on a dog when you have PAC full of puppies that need help and need a home.
You can give one of these dogs a forever home by looking at the breed and euthanization list that are on PAC's Facebook. For Cat's Eye News, I'm Carly Siegel reporting.
Studies show as your age increases, your mental health starts to decline.
That's why the city of Tucson is celebrating 40 years of the Senior Olympics, and this time they're setting seniors up to spike their activity and new friendships. Cat's Eye reporter Ashley Reynolds has more on this festival.
The Senior Olympic Festival has been a staple to the Tucson Parks and Recreation calendar for 40 years. This season marks the first implementation of cherry volleyball for elders eager to win a gold medal, proving that age is just a number. This annual festival is hosted at the Udall Parks and Recreation Center in East Tucson and facilitated by the city. With 9 teams and only 3 medals, these seniors take this sport seriously with custom t-shirts and a competitive spirit.
Absolutely. There are definitely a handful of folks that have their competitive side. I think those more competitive people were more inclined to play because there's stricter rules, and that's just who their personality is. They're going to want to win. We're about the win, also the fun.
For many seniors, as old age approaches, opportunities to be social and make new friends are few and far between. Because of this, older adults are more susceptible to depression, anxiety, and social isolation than younger populations.
We were just looking to come in and have fun, camaraderie. We need to come together. A lot of older people are they're not as social. And we see a deficit in mental health and all kinds of things, so it's good to be with other people.
Bringing people together is the mission statement for this festival, sponsored by the Pain Institute of Southern Arizona and Blue Cross Blue Shield. Single players have an $8 fee to join, while teams are $30. The Taruks won the gold medal, while silver was stolen by the Unknowns, the unlikely team that surprised everyone and themselves. For more information, email seniorolympics@tucsonaz.gov. If you or anyone is struggling with mental health, call 520-622-6000. I'm Ashley Reynolds, reporting for Cat's Eye News.
The students at the U of A are working on their mental health by taking a pause from studying to pet cute furry pups. The The Take a Pause event, hosted by Life Work Connections and Pet Partners of Southern Arizona, came to campus last Thursday to bring some joy and snuggles to the students. The event took place at the Bear Down Gym, where students got to meet therapy dogs, Zona, Sparkles, and the most known around campus, Jet. Jet's owner, Ian Drummond, explains why events like this are important and why they participate in every dog event on campus.
The campus is the perfect place to do this because I suspect that on a daily basis there's a lot of stress going on. It's just something he really enjoys, obviously getting the attention. I really like the idea that hopefully we can help somebody out.
The next event is taking place on March 6th at 11 a.m. at McClellan Park, room 201.
The city of Tucson continues to support small businesses and furry friends.
Downtown Tucson is partnering with Southern Arizona Animal Food Bank to feed the community as well as their beloved pets. Cat's Eye Kiana Watchman has more on the story.
On the corner of Pennington Street and Stone Avenue, you can find several food trucks preparing for hungry community members looking for a bite to eat. Surrounded by several offices and businesses, you are sure to find a crowd at their favorite food truck.
These food trucks are not only here to serve food, but are also here to serve a greater cause.
They collect food and they get donations to buy food for animal shelters. They also run, and we've gone out there, in more rural areas, they do free vaccinations and free spaying and neutering for people who can't really, the low income and the isolated areas.
The Southern Arizona Animal Food Bank was organized by Donna DiConcini and her daughter Margot in 2015. The Southern Arizona Animal Food Bank was formed as a donation and distribution center with the goal of keeping pets with their families. The food truck rally combines the support for small businesses in Tucson while also donating to the Southern Arizona Animal Food Bank.
So we work for the county, and so we're here every Tuesdays and Thursdays, getting food from the various food trucks, just supporting local businesses really, and definitely supporting the charity. So it's really cool.
The Tucson Food Truck Rally takes place every Tuesday and Thursday from 11 to 2. This is Kiana Watchman with Cat's Eye News.
Have you ever wondered what lies beyond Earth?
Well, the U of A is working with NASA to discover the possibility of habitable planets. Reporter Marisa Orr tells us more about what the project will find.
NASA's newest exoplanet mission, called Pandora, is taking a look at alien atmospheres, and it's NASA's first mission to have its operations based here at the U of A, says Professor Chris Impey.
This one's a much more modest mission, but it has a big science goal. It's going to just do a one-year mission to observe about 20 extrasolar planets, or planets orbiting other stars.
The satellite has a 45-centimeter wide telescope that will explore if there's life beyond Earth, says Impey.
It's going to sort of spectroscopically sniff the atmospheres of these planets to look for things that might indicate life, like water or oxygen.
U of A Astronomy and Planetary Sciences Professor Daniel Pai is leading the mission's Exoplanet Science Working Group. Grad student Furan Nguyen signed up to work alongside the team of scientists.
So my role on the Pandora SmallSat mission is primarily to aid with target reviews as of now. So as you know, Pandora will be observing 20 different stars in order to monitor their stellar activities through time in the hope that we can disentangle the real transit signal of the planets, or more specifically what is in the atmospheres of the planets versus what is in the atmospheres of the stars.
Nguyen says it's amazing to work on his first NASA mission. He also says he's excited to evaluate the results.
The key question is still there. Are we really observing the atmospheres of the planets, or are we seeing activities that might be entangled from the stars? And I think Pandora will create a really robust evidence for the stellar activities and help answering that question.
The Pandora mission is funded by the Pioneer program, and it is set to launch in October 2025. For Cat's Eye News, I'm Marisa Orr.
Cats out of the water? Not anymore. The South Recreation Center pool is back in business after closing for just over 2 months. The rec pool is back with some new features. The pool deck was resurfaced and a big new screen has been installed. With rising temperatures, the rec staff invites all to come and experience the pool and all of its features. For more information, Visit rec.arizona.edu. It was a successful month for Arizona athletics. Here are some highlights, starting with the softball team. It was a home run to start their season in the Candrea Classic. Former head coach Mike Candrea threw out the first pitch before the team went on to upset number 11 Alabama.
Alabama debut, rocket shot right field, off the glove of Pruitt, up against the base of the wall. All three Cats score.
It was then the men's basketball team with an upset win against number 3 Iowa State, and it got help from some serious McHale magic.
3-point game. Here's Love for the tie.
Caleb Love hit a miracle shot from beyond half court to lead Arizona to an 86-75 win. The Wildcats take on Arizona State Sun Devils next Tuesday at 9 p.m. for the last home game of the season. The Wild West Entertainment Day Park is back, offering park goers a day that feels like you're in the Wild West, with actors, food, shows, rides, and more. Cat's Eye reporter Carly Siegel walks us through the Western fun. Take a look.
Today's the grand opening of the Wild West Experience in Old Town Tucson. Come with family, friends, bring the children, or come and make your own company. Can shows, carriage rides, train rides, and more. The daytime fun offers much to do, see, eat, all with a little Western spirit. Marshall Baker, a stunt performer, says he's excited for the festivities to begin.
We just want everybody to come on out. We're going to be open until May. We just love to see you guests here. We got a lot in store for you. We got a lot of shows. We even just finished up a can in there. So come on, join the excitement.
Old Tucson is keeping the Wild West alive in Arizona, says actor and performer Hunter Alexander.
The park itself and the opening of it is just keeping that legend alive and helping spread it to newer generations.
The fun is open daily from 10:30 in the morning to 5 at night, and tickets can be purchased up front at the ticket booth. For Cat's Eye News, I'm Carly Siegel.
We are just 1 week away from spring break. Do you have any plans coming up?
I'm going to go to Cabo next week. What about you?
That's very fun. So I'm actually getting my wisdom teeth out next week.
Oh no, that's not as fun as Cabo.
Definitely not. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us today for Cat's Eye News. I'm Ross Nemeth.
And I'm Maddie McNeil. Have a great weekend.
This is Arizona Cat's Eye News.